Hello guys and welcome back to World of Tanks Ace Tanker series. As you can see, today we'll be driving the IS-7. And we'll be driving the IS-7 on the map Karelia. This is the assault mode on the map Karelia, and as we already have a video with the IS-7, well, we have a couple of videos of the IS-7, links in the top right corner. I will not be talking about more or less not talking about the tank. I will be talking about what you need to do in this map so you win it when you are playing the assault game mode. So, when playing the assault game mode, you are spawned on one of the three locations shown on the minimap. I'm spawned on the right side of the map, and I'll be taking the heavy route that is across the B0 A0 line and basically try and fight the tanks at the A9. So this tank is excellent in this matchmaker. It's a tier 10 in not so quite hard matchmaker because there are only 4 tier tanks on the enemy side, and I will be using the most of the tank, that's the armor, and the big punching gun, that's the S70. So the positioning I'm taking with the IS-7 is probably one of the best that you can find in this map. You can see me hiding my lower glacis at this, let's say, rock, and basically not allowing the enemy tanks to shoot me. And now there are quite some good heavy tanks there. The E100, the Tiger II, the E50, and basically all of them, when they're trying to shoot me, they're not able to because I'm only showing the slightest amount of my armor. And the first damage that I get in this tank is from the tortoise, and he shoots my back, which is really unfortunate. Now, every time this E100 fires, I will go out and basically fight him off and put some shells in him. So I'm side scraping, that's one of the techniques you probably know in the heavy tanks. And as you can see, every shot from the enemy tanks is being absorbed by the great armor on the side of the IS-7. When you're angling properly your IS-7, it can get up to 450 mm of armor, which is basically never going to be penetrated. So, still using this position, it is very good position for me. I'm getting shot by the enemy tanks, but every one last shell of them are hitting either my upper glacis or my turret or my side armor, and they are basically not able to penetrate. Now the game is going pretty solid so far. One thing that I'm lucky here is that the tank destroyers are not covering the position on the A9. They're basically like to camp on the A4, A5 and shoot whatever it is on this side. So if you have played the Karelia in last few days, you may notice that the map is slightly different. That's because this replay is from an older patch, but it doesn't matter because the basics of this map is the same. You get 1 or 2 attacking lines, that's the left and the right side where the heavies push, and you get the middle of the map that you basically let the scouts go in and try and spot something from the D4 position. Now the D4 position has been nerfed a couple of patches back, but it's still very useful if you have the scout there and basically you're annoying your opponents that are trying to defend. So you still see me here using the rack of the E100 to cover up my lower glacis. I only go out to shoot, and when I shoot I basically go back immediately after the behind the E100, not to get shot once again. So the reload time on the gun is pretty bad. You can basically fire maybe 5 or 6 shots when you have the full crew, and the DPM that you can get at the most is around 2800. But every shot with the S70 gun is more or less 500 damage to the opponents. So I get shot here by the artillery and get tracked. Because it's the Batchet artillery, I don't want to take my chances and not let him shoot me once more, so I immediately repair my tracks and go forward. As you can see, the game is looking very solid. I basically carried the right side and bounced so many shots and did so many damage on that E100 that only thing that's left for me to do now is find the rest of the tanks and kill them. So the first victim will probably be this artillery here. The IS-7 is not that slow tank. You have the top speed of around 65 km per hour, I think, but getting to that speed is kind of hard. And you see one other good trait of the IS-7 here. I'm held down here, the tortoise is trying to shoot me, and he's not able to penetrate me at this distance, and even if he was able to shoot me, he would probably shoot my turret, which is around 300 millimeters, or my upper plate, which also gets to around 300 millimeters, so it is really hard to get this tank shot in held down positions. Now the IS-7 is left and the Batchet is left, and I have the back of the IS-7. Put a great shot there, rolled a little bit lower than the usual, but I basically left the IS-7 on 2 shots. Now we can see that the Batchet is taking a position from the middle. He's trying to get back and help this IS-7. I am still going for the IS-7, and this is 1-on-1. Oh, that was a bad shot for me. I shot the tank destroyer, and this T-69 foolishly rushes forward and gets killed. There was no need for him to do that. Now you see me here shooting on the lower plate of the IS-7, and he moves just as I fire, and unfortunately I don't pen him. Now, when I have the ability to go around the IS-7, I do it and I get his side armor. But the IS-7 is ignoring me and he is shooting basically all of the tanks around me. He killed 3 of them, and now I have the Batchet problem on me. So it's down to me and the Tiger II to carry this game. I know that the Batchet fired too. I am going for him as it looks like he is running away and that he is reloading, but the Batchet is too fast for the IS-7, and I'm going to go into cap and basically make him come back and try and shoot me. So the Tiger II is already at 50%. If the Batchet comes back, he will go for the Tiger II and again ignore me, so I'm taking the position here to try and shoot the Batchet before he goes up and shoots the Tiger II. But the Tiger II doesn't know how to hide here, and here comes the Batchet. I shoot the Batchet ignores me again, goes for the Tiger II, resets him, kills him. Now I know that he is on 1 shot, and I didn't get the shot there. But look at the clock, I have only 1 minute left here, so I still have basically enough time to go for the cap, because, or do I? Because I am at about, oh no, I have only 40 seconds left and I need 50 seconds to finish this cap. So the Batchet did a great thing there. He shot the Tiger II, killed him, and now I'm left on hunting the Batchet with the IS-7, which is basically impossible. So I'm trying to find the Batchet where he could be. I'm going around in circles basically. Oh, there is the Batchet. It's only 13 seconds left. Trying to find the shot, but he's hiding behind the rock. Will I be able to get him 4-3? And I missed the final shot and the counter goes down. That's a bad game, and let's take a look at the post-game stats. A really unfortunate game there for me. I was running on the clock and only 10 seconds away from winning the game. But still I got a couple of medals like Fighter, Shellproof, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Bruiser, a Steel Wall medal, a High Caliber medal, and of course the Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. On the team score sheet you can see that I got 1200 experience for a loss here, 4 kills, and 7700 damage. On the detailed report you can see that I fired 24 shots, of which 21 hit the target and 19 penetrated. Now, I also received 15 shots, of which only 5 penetrated and 10 didn't penetrated, so I blocked a total of 4360 damage. But unfortunately, as you saw there, being aggressive or being passive in these kind of situations is what makes the difference between winning and losing. I feel that I did all my best on the right side of the map when I cleansed the heavy tanks, but unfortunately my team was so overconfident that we lost the game in split seconds, that we let the IS-7 kill 3 or 4 tanks in succession. And also not realizing that the clock is going to run out before I find the Batchet. Maybe if I went for him immediately I could have got him, but I didn't, and that cost me the game. Thank you all for watching. If you didn't like the video, drop a dislike or leave a comment how I can improve the channel. And if you liked the video, hit the like button, share and subscribe for more content, as it really helps me out a lot. And also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Google+, to get the new content first, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And if you're wondering what to watch next, hit the little I button in the top right corner and it will lead you to another video. See you guys next time.